Hi everyone, welcome to our next sessions on understanding the self. And last time we had our lecture video on philosophical perspective. Before I attempt to recapitulate that video, I would like to introduce to you this activity on personal and interpersonal mastery on knowing yourself. Okay, so with that, let me introduce to you the Johari Window on self-awareness. And this was created by Joseph Locke and Harrington Ingham. And together, with their names combined, they created the model of Joe from Joseph and Harry from Harrington Johari Window model. Okay, according to this model, understanding the self or self-awareness, enhancing self-awareness comes with four quadrants of the self. The first quadrant would be the arena or the public self. These are the part of the self that the person actually know about herself or himself and the other people as well. So known to self and known to others. While there is another part of the self that is so-called blind spot. This is the part of the self that the person do not know about him or her, but other people knows. So alam niya, hindi niya alam sa sarili na, and yet other people can see, can witness that is true about the person. So kaya siya sabing blind spot kasi yung tao lang ang hindi nakakaalam na meron siyang ganon. Alright? So there's another third quadrant we call facade or hidden area. This part of the self is known to self but unknown to other people. In short, ito yung secret part of the self. Sikreto ng tao na sikreto sa sarili na ayaw niyang malaman ng ibang tao o hindi siya komportable. Kaya, he tried to have this facade or hidden area. Okay? So, nakatago na parte ng sarili. And the other quadrant is what we call known to self, and unknown to others. Hindi alam ng tao at hindi rin alam ng iba. Okay? And to create a healthier self would require that these areas, especially those areas that are not known to the person, um, should be enlarged. Okay, so dapat to enhance it, it should be enlarged. Meaning to say, the person need to solicit feedback from other people who knows her better in that particular aspect, in that particular area, like yung blind spot and facade. For the area wherein both the self and others are already known, this is the part naman that can also be enhanced, especially in specifically those areas na speaks of his potentials, speaks of her capabilities, abilities, talents, and gifts. So, dahil nandiyan na yan, pwede pa siyang i-enhance, pwede siyang i-develop even more. And likewise, those areas that the person doesn't know about, this can also be equipped or developed by receiving feedback from other people that they can be trusted. Could be mentors, could be facilitators, could be teachers, could be yung mga significant others. And of course, the people that the person tried to work with. This can be your classmates, yung mga trabaho, and friends. So ito po these are the groups na the person can actually disclose naman, especially yung hidden area. Okay? So if the person can honestly speak up about this facade, this hidden area, to people that he can trust with, then there is a good chance that the person will actually grow in that specific area, given the right condition, the right people to help the person get over it. And likewise with blind spot, it's the same thing, so that's it. Okay, so to give you an example of those areas, let me scroll the next slide. So known to self and others, one example of this, known to self and others, like yung pagiging smiling face, like yung pagkakaroon ng curly hair, pagiging Filipino, pagiging UMAC student, so alaman nyo na yan, pagiging class officer that is already known to the class, to your classmates, pagiging in love. So siguro, isang evidence for the person to prove that the person is love is being in a relationship. Diba? So, pwede yun. Pwede rin yun kasi sinasabi niya na talagang in love siya at nakikita yun sa kanya. Okay. And then, pwede din yung pagiging good leader, especially those who have been voted for that role. So, alam niya na yun sa sarili niya. Alam niya na rin yung iba. Kaya nga binoboto ulit. Okay. Then, unknown to self and known to others, pwedeng hindi alam ng tao na sensitive pala siya masyado sa iba. Shadow pikon, no? Or kaya pagiging snobbish. Akala niya hindi siya snob, pero ang dating sa iba, same, no? Snob pala siya. Pagiging argumentative, pwede sa tingin niya, he's just trying to explain things and being assertive. But for some people, for the person who is actually is trying to talk to, ang dating at ang dating niya talagang is into argument already. And the person can be a little judgmental, pero sa kanya, akala niya, hindi ganon ang kanyang ginagawa. You just be telling the truth, no? Okay. And there's another one, yung pwedeng pagiging childish, hindi niya rin alam. Okay. Pagiging mature, no? So, hindi niya alam na pwedeng sa kanya pala, nilook up siya ng mga kasama niya, ng mga tao, pero hindi niya alam yun. Hindi niya napagipin sa sarili niya. Hindi kami independent. So, hindi niya alam sa sarili niya na ganun siya ka-independent. So, may mga ganung aspeto, no? And then, hidden or facade, pwedeng yung tao ay pinapakita niyang confident siya. Pero sa likod noon, hindi pala. Pwede naman ang tingin pinapakita niya na insecure, pero yun pala false humility. Pwede rin namang tao, ang fasad niya, can sing and write well, etc. Pero yun pala, may pinagtatakpan siya sa ganung klaseng impression, ano. And there's also yung pagiging uninterested. Pwede halimbawa si lumiligaw, hindi siya interesado, nagpapakipot, pero ano noon, attracted siya. So, pasad, kunyari. And there's also part of the self, yung known to, unknown to self and unknown to others. So, nobody knows what will you be in 5 years from now. Nobody knows what kind of sickness a person will actually encounter in the future, kung anong magiging dahilan ng health deterioration ng isang tao. Yung iba nga, ang sakit, namamatay sila hindi sa totoong sakit nila, kundi dahil sa komplikasyon. So, hindi alam ng isang tao kung sino ang mapapangasawa niya in the future. Lalo't hindi alam ng tao kung kailan siya mamamatay, anong oras, anong segundo, anong araw. Kasi merong mga terminally ill and yet they were given 3 months, a year, 3 years to live. And suddenly they recover. Ang iba, namatay hindi naman doon sa sakit na namatay sila pero not during that time, not during that day, not during that year. Okay, so those are examples. So another principle of understanding the selves and others, mahirap maging judgmental, mahirap mag-conclude right away about the personality of the person if it is only based on the particular behavior, no? Kasi according to the psychologists, yung behavior ng tao is just the tip of the iceberg. There are more underlying factors behind that behavior. Okay? So, maliit lang na porsyento yung nakikita natin sa ginagawa, inaasal, sinasabi, at nakikita natin na nagmamanifest sa isang tao. That's simple behavior. No? Kung ano yung nakikita lang. Yung hindi nakikita, yung part of the self that are actually unexplored. No? In part of that could be yung mga prinsipyo na sa buhay, values sa buhay. Magkaiba po yung prinsipyo, magkaiba din yung values. Kasi yung prinsipyo is something that remains, no? It doesn't change over time. Principle like honesty, it doesn't change over time. Kasi if you change honesty to dishonesty, something happens. So principles in that are bata, matanda, that has to become a part of a healthy personality. Okay, honesty, faithfulness, asawa. Okay. Well, with fairness is another principle. Pagiging patas, pagiging truthful, pagiging patas. What else? Pagiging loyal. Loyalty is also a principle in life. And loyalty is not to the person, not to the relation. Loyalty is actually to the truth. That's the right principle. Loyalty is on the truth, kung ano yung tama, kung ano yung totoo. Kasi pag totoo yung tao, nandun ka. Pagka hindi na tama yung ginagawa ng tao, kahit mahal mo siya, you have to correct the person. So kaya ang loyalty mo nandoon sa truth, wala doon sa tao lang. Kasi kung nasa tao lang, ang tendency ng codec, and then kahit hindi na maganda ang ginagawa ng tao, sinusuportahan mo pa rin. So that's not a good principle in life. So principle that doesn't really change. You change it, something, you reap the consequences of that. Then we have yung values. Values is different from principle kasi yung values nagbabago siya. Like for example, some people would value material things. Not exactly bad, pero for some people, hindi yun yung values nila. Okay, not over material things, not over just relationship. Pwedeng for some people, they value relationship, but it's a quality relationship. It's an honest relationship. Others, it's just plain relationship, regardless if it's unhealthy relationship. They keep that relationship. Another example would be beliefs and opinions. Magkakaiba yung pananaw, magkakaiba yung paniniwala, magkaiba yung religion, magkakaiba yung authority over their behaviors, over their belief systems. They have different opinions regarding certain things, issues, social issues. So mga ganun, political issues, hindi kakaiba, no? Family issues, kasama na rin po yan. People also varies in needs and necessities. So, also in wants and needs, there, now, and in the future. So ito yung isa sa mga differences when it comes to people that somehow becomes the driving force of a certain behavior. Bakit ginagawa ng tao ang isang bagay, maaaring mayroong mga kadahilanan at isa ito sa mga iba-ibang kadahilanan. Sa aming mga psychologists, isa sa mga tinitingnan namin, yung mga trauma, yung mga hurts, mga positive parenting man or negative parenting, distress families, of course, family environment can just be part of the underlying factors that contribute to the person's behavior. And if we do not know that, we do not know the real score behind the person's true behavior or manifest behavior. Why? So we cannot know that by simply observing the behavior. Well, we can guess why, pero in reality, we cannot understand unless we sit down with them and unless we find time to know them. Okay, so we spend time with the person. Kaya hindi po totoo yung sa lahat ng panahon, hindi totoo yung first impression last. No, it will only last kapag that was the first and the last time you meet the person, you observe the person. So wala nang kasunod. Pero if you had that impression, then you encountered the person again and you were able to develop a more deeper relationship with the person. Of course, your impression will change. No, kasi mas nakilala mo na yung tao. Pwede na mo na rin itanong sa kanya kung ano yung hindi mo na iintindihan din sa tao. So, nagbabago, no? Nagbabago yung pananaw natin sa tao. Okay. So, let me share with you the quote from David Johnson, this is the principle of transparency. To him, to like me is to trust me, to be committed to our relationship, to facilitate personal growth in self-understanding, and to my friend, you must know me. This is a very good quote, understanding self in others. And This is a good principle when it comes to relationship. If you are to grow, enhance personal growth, you have to be with the right people and you have to have the right attitude naman in relating to people. And that is one, you have to be trustworthy. You have to trust people as well as you have to be trustworthy as well to be committed to the relationship. Not just in relationship. Example, in your case, kasi you have to collaborate with your classmates and to work towards the requirements, no? So you have to trust each other, be dependable, no? Find time to your commitment, and then respect each other so that each one will find time to grow in that particular experience, you know, of being with people, being one with you, and then understand each other, be understanding yourself as well. With that in mind, you can better uh, make necessary adjustment when needed when you are with people. Madaling makiusap sa tao kapag alam niya, kailangan mo talaga, yun ang kailangan mo. Kapag nagsasabi ka rin naman ng need mo. At syempre, give and take, no? So, and when you have time, you try to initiate. That's how you present yourself so that other people will appreciate your presence and will know you better as well as a person. Then you grow together. With the right relationship, with the right motive, with the right condition, it's 100% almost sure, you know, that you will grow personally. You know, your growth will be nurtured in that particular experience. So I hope that would be you can achieve that through our course, you know, through your um, experience in the classroom, and of course with the principles being laid out on you. Huh? Okay. Okay, so let me introduce to you to the 14 pyramid test. So this is just a short activity with the purpose of somehow just stimulating your mind in brains, you know, and fire up your excitement, siguro, your motivation to search more, to seek more, you know, seek more wisdom and knowledge. But again, this is just an activity. This is not 100% true to yourself. Siguro mga ilang porsyento, no? Kasi it's more than 50. Kasi kayo naman ito. Okay? This is a simple test. I want you to experience or take online. So all you have to do is you need 1/4 sheet of paper and a pen. Please do not go over the test and interpretation to ensure that the reliability and the or the result of the interpretation is accurate. Okay? This only requires 5 questions. All you have to do is to choose one letter that best describes yourself with its corresponding color. Okay? So, tsaga-tsaga lang. Then feel free to pause the video to adjust your pacing. Kung masyadong mabilis, i-pause nyo lang dahil naka-video naman tayo. Okay? So, are you ready? Here we go. Which describe me best? A, enthusiastic. B, adventuresome. C, relaxed. D, accurate. Okay. So which describe me best? Describe you best. If your answer is A, that's yellow. So if you have written yung letter A, corresponding with, lagay niyo po yung word na yellow. Spell out yung yellow. If it's letter B, it's blue. It's letter C, it's red. Letter D is green. For question number 2, you have A, competitive, B, good listener, C, high standard, D, sociable, A, competitive, B, good listener, C, high standard, D, sociable. If your answer is A, is yellow, B is blue, C is red, D is sociable. Okay? Number 3, A, patient, B, risk-taker, C, systematic, D, persuasive. Pause. So if your answer is A, it's yellow, B is blue, C is red, D is green. Pause. Then you have number 4, A, analytical, B, stable, C, influential, D, decisive. Pause. Number 4, A is yellow, B is blue, C is red, D is green. Pause. For number 5, A, self-assured, B, diplomatic, C, team player, D, generous. Pause. A is for self-assured, B, diplomatic, blue, C, team player, D is green. Okay. So all you have to do is to total all the colors. Okay, all colors. Like if you have 4 yellow, total of 4. If you are 2 blue, then total of 2. 1 red, etc. Green is 0. So your interpretation of the test would be based on the total number of colors. Like for example, if the highest number is blue, then i-total niyo po yun kasi it has category. Okay? So yung pinakamataas, siya yung pinaka-dominant na color. Mayroong second dominant, yung pangalawa, third, and fourth. So usually po, kung sino yung pinakamataas na color, yun po yung dominant, combined with yung second dominant. Minsan po lumalabas dyan, dalawang parehas na number na parehas dominant, as in same number yung total. So meaning dalawa ang dominant, combined with second dominant. Okay, so laging may first and second dominant. So pag nagkaganon, dalawang dominant, so combination po ang kanyang personality. Pag may pangatlo, di pangatlong personality combination. Okay? So let me begin myself. If your dominant color is green, it means your influencing style is choleric. Okay? As a person, you are a goal setter. You are disciplined, open to new ideas, enjoys using power, confident, and authoritative. Usually, you make fast decisions. Okay, kung totoo po yun sa inyo, ayan. Kung maaaring hindi lahat yan totoo sa inyo, just pick one that best describe you. Okay? So, in doing tasks, your focus is into the result. Kung ikaw ang boss, usually, inuuna mo yung ginawa ng tao kaysa dun sa tao. And your influencing style will be more push and autocratic. Okay, so you push the person to accomplish more, to achieve more. Kasi what is important to you is yung accomplishment, yung task completed. So yun po yung choleric. More often they are into leadership. The strength of a choleric person, tingnan natin. The choleric person, normally, ang strength niya is an extrovert, no? Like people, he's a doer, okay? And an optimist person. So as a choleric's emotions, they are born leader, they were dynamic and active, they were compulsive and need to change, must correct wrongs, strong-willed and decisive, and emotional. Sometimes they don't feel for people. Kasi, again, they focus on accomplishment, accomplish the task. Not easily discouraged, independent and self-sufficient, exudes confidence and can run anything. Okay, medyo independent. The choleric as a parent daw, they exert sound leadership. They establishes goals, they motivates family members to action, knows the right answer, organizes household. The choleric at work, they tend to be goal-oriented, they see the whole picture, they organize as well, seeks practical solution, moves quickly to actions and delegate work, insists on production, makes the goal, stimulate activities, thrives on opposition. And then choleric as a friend has little need for friends, will work for group activity, will lead and organize, is usually right, and then excess in emergencies. So, yun po yung temperament ng choleric. If your dominant color is sanguine, which means red, your influencing style is here. Tends to be talkative, very sociable, very friendly, very impulsive, creative, enthusiastic, and they make rapid decisions. Impulsive, mabilis mag-decision. Okay. And then yung focus niya kasi is more on social aspect, relationship. So if he is the leader, he tends to be more collaborative and encourage people to join, be part of the group kasi collaborative. So normally, people with sanguine personality, tendency nila, they're not happy if they are not with people. So strength of a sanguine, they're also extrovert, they're a talker and optimist. So as a sanguine emotion, they have a feeling personality, they are talkative and storyteller, entertainer, life of the party, with good sense of humor, memory for color, physically holds on to listener, emotional and demonstrative, enthusiastic and expressive, cheerful and bubbling over, curious, good on stage, and wide-eyed and innocent. Lives in the present, changeable disposition, sincere at heart, and always a child. Okay, kaya masayahin sila eh. The sanguine as a parent, they mix own fun. Siguro pagpalit ng palit ng mga dekorasyon, So pagka talikod mo, bago ang kortina, Pag alis mo, umalis ka lang, pag bago na naman yung kortina. Bago na naman yung ayos ng bahay. Anyway, so mixed home fun is like by children's friends, no? So mahilig siya sa mga bata. Turns disaster into humor. Wow, ang ganda naman itong kasama. Is the circus master. The sanguine at work volunteers for jobs, thinks up new activities, looks great on the surface, creative and colorful, has energy and enthusiasm, start in a flash way, inspire others to join, charms others people to work. And the sanguine is a friend, makes friends happy, loves people, thrives in compliments, seems exciting, and lived by other people, doesn't hold on grudges, apologizes quickly, prevents dull moments, and likes spontaneous activity. Sarap niya naman kasama. And person is a phlegmatic personality. Tingnan natin. Phlegmatic are good listener, they are dependable, they are loyal, they are thoughtful, they are quiet, and easily influenced. Okay. Ang focus na katulad din sa amin is also people. People. Social kasi mas maraming social gatherings, events. Pero yung phlegmatic, focus niya tao talaga. Kaya gusto niya nakikinig talaga sa mga tao. So, ang approach niya is passive. So, unlike yung isa, yung sanguine, siya talaga nag-initiate ng activity. For phlegmatic, they would rather listen, sit down and listen and observe people. So, may passive yung kanyang personality. Strength of phlegmatic, an introvert in the watcher, and a pessimist. So, as a phlegmatic emotion, their low-key personality, easygoing and relaxed, calm, cool, and collected, patient, well-balanced, consistent life, quiet but witty, sympathetic and kind, keeps emotion hidden, happily reconciled to life, all-purpose person. Okay? So the phlegmatic as a parent makes a good parent, takes time for the children, is not in a hurry, can take the good with the bad, doesn't get upset easily. The phlegmatic at work, they tend to be competent and steady, peaceful and agreeable, has administrative ability, mediates problems, avoids conflicts, and good under pressure, may finds the easy way. The phlegmatic is a friend. Uh, they're easy to get along with, pleasant and enjoyable, inoffensive, good listener, sense of humor. In short, medyo dry sense of humor, corny, enjoys watching people, has many friends, and has companion and concern, please. Okay, with your mentors and other significant others. So with that, again, one more time, the platinum rule, do to others what they want it done to them. Do unto others what you want others do unto you, and love your neighbor as yourself. Outdo one another in showing honor. Okay, that's the end of our um, session.